Department. Thank you so much, and I welcome all of you on behalf of IIT College of Management and Thank you so much. So the coordinator of today's activity is Dr. Shivanshu Kumar and Mr. Anuj Agarwal. Give a big round of applause to them to organize such a beautiful event and to align esteemed guests with us. So without wasting further ado, let me call Ms. Sathi Mukherjee, who is Training and Placement Officer from IIT College of Law, and today she will let you know how to plan for startup legal and ethical steps. Thank you. Please start.
Thank you for having me today. So, my name is Sathi Mukherjee. I am the trainer and the placement officer here at the Law Department. One might think, why am I here and how can I take this lecture on how to plan for startups and which are legal and ethical steps? Is because I have a master's degree, LLM in IPR and technology law. Let's see. Today, I would want to dive into more of the mindset of an entrepreneur, and of course, how can you protect your company. For the next 30 minutes, I will be talking about who is an entrepreneur, how to become one, and then how to protect your company. Firstly, I would like to discuss, I would want to ask you people, what do you think who is an entrepreneur? Any one of you? Can you please raise your hands if you want to answer? What is your idea of an entrepreneur? I'm not asking for a bookish definition. Is there a student? Okay. So, a very bookish definition I'll give. An entrepreneur is basically an inventor who is an opportunist, okay? A person who invents a thing, and he's also an opportunist who makes his idea commercial. He basically commercializes his idea. But in reality, what I have seen is that an entrepreneur is obviously the founder of his company. He is the visionary behind his company. He is also an aviator, but he also has to handle all the technical issues, all the admin issues. He's also the HR of his company. He's also a lawyer, and he's also, let's say, the help who cleans his office so that his employees can have a clean workspace to work in. Now, an entrepreneur has to wear a lot of hats all at the same time, and he has to be okay with it. You basically have to be the Superman of your company. क्योंकि अगर कुछ आता नहीं है वो आपका kryptonite बन जाएगा. You have to have knowledge of each and every aspect that goes on into the building of a company. You cannot say no to things. Even when you start your startup, you will have to maybe serve tea to any guest, a client, a potential client. I have seen a company built in front of my own eyes. It's Twatvika Legal Law Firm, and they had to work for 6 months without any client. In those 6 months, all they did was come up with a logo, protect that logo, work on the field in which they wanted to practice, and then they acquired a client which was a common friend after 10 months of starting their firm. Now they are running in profit. Also, this is also one of the examples which you read in the business books, that you must have heard of that phrasal verb which says jack of all trade, master of one. Many claim that being a master of one is better than being a jack of all trades, but I don't agree with it. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to have knowledge of every field. You have to be jack of all trade, but a master of few. A master of few. And now, how do you come up with those skills? Okay, if you're blessed enough, right after your college, you have set up your own company and it's running fine, great. Many people cannot afford to do that. Now, how will you learn those skills? Is by working at different companies. And while you're working at your company, many people have this complaint, ये तो मेरे job description में नहीं था. The HR did not tell me that मुझे ये काम भी करना पड़ेगा. No, now that is a negative mindset. Because trust me, whatever you get to learn in your छोटे companies where you begin your career with, it will actually help you build up your company in the future. So it is very important that you have an attitude, a positive attitude towards learning. Now, I will move on with the steps, how to start a company. The first is coming up with an idea, which is ideation. Now, how do you ideate? Can anybody tell me, how does one come up with an idea? Tell me.
When we face any problem?
Yes, exactly. So coming up with an idea, it can be anything, right? You're working at a company. You recognize a problem there and you come up with a solution. Now, can you commercialize that solution is the question. And if you can, that is your idea to start a company. Okay? Do you understand? हाँ या ना तो बोल दो. हाँ. So now that you have come up with an idea, you have to protect your idea. Okay? You have to protect your idea. An idea can be anything, but अगर तुमने protect नहीं किया, other people can take up your idea and work on the same and commercialize upon it. But it's your idea, you will not get the proper recognition for it. So now how do you do it? This is where law comes in. The traditional IPR regime in India, it gives you an opportunity to protect your idea. Now it can be anything. It can be your company logo, or it can be something that your company will sell or manufacture. It can be, let's say, a drug, music, song, dance, or even it can be a scent. If you're selling a perfume, you can actually trademark your scent. Okay? Now moving on, under what bracket will you protect your idea? The first is patent. Patent Act 1970. You can protect your idea. Now what are the subject matters that can be protected under patent? Is basically an innovative idea. Any innovation which provides for a solution to a problem, like a drug or an industrial setup. So not many people know this. You can also patent a building's design. My university, which was O.P. Jindal Global Law School, the entire structure that they had, it's all patented. Nobody else can copy the design of their building. Now, other thing is a scent, where you can actually trademark a scent, which I said earlier. It can be anything. It can be a logo. A logo is the most basic thing that you can. A logo is basic. Okay, I'm talking about patents and I mixed it up with trademarks, which I'm so sorry about. The Trademark Act 1999, it protects a logo, a scent, or anything that distinguishes your business from other businesses. Your goods and service from other goods and service. Moving on, copyright. Copyright is more of a creative protection that you get, exclusive rights on anything that you have created, your idea, the idea expression dichotomy. You have an idea, you have expressed it in a way, in a tangible matter, and you will get the protection, exclusive rights for it. Like, you have an idea to write a book. You wrote a book, now you have right over that book. But now, you have an idea, you shared it with your friend published a book on the same idea, you will not get the rights for it. Your friends will, because he or she expressed your idea in their own words. There are so many different cases you can read online where आइडिया किसी और का है, एक्सक्लूसिव राइट्स किसी और को मिल रहे हैं, which is very sad, which is why it is very important for you to protect your idea as soon as you come up with it. Maybe 50 to 60% work is done, but then you will have to protect your idea. Otherwise, anything can happen. So now, a small exercise, okay? Very easy. Now that I've explained it to you, what's a patent, what's a trademark, and what's a copyright, I will give you, I will say one thing, and you will have to tell me under which bracket can you protect the said things. First, McDonald's, Ronald McDonald, people know this, right? Under what copyright regime can you protect the Ronald McDonald logo? Yes, trademark, yes, definitely ma'am. Now, everybody knows the song, the Taylor Swift album. Under what bracket can you protect the album? Right. And let's say the design for a super bike, a sports bike. Under what bracket will you protect that? Yes.
Ma'am, can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
See, we are suggesting our students regarding patent, trademarks and copyright. In the India, as a country, we are supposed to be the patent of Tulsi plant because emotionally also we are, part of that Tulsi. But it's been taken by USA. How illegally or legally it is being used?
Okay, ma'am. So, we are the patent for what?
Tulsi.
Tulsi.
We should be.
We should be.
But we are not. USA is patent for Tulsi plant.
Madam, that time they were not knowing about the patent and all.
Yes.
And they have patented in their own country first. So if we want to make any kind of objection about the patent that somebody did for their country, the International Patent Regulatory Authority asked, did this patent has been done or registered within your country? If it is done earlier, then we can give the violation certificate and we can give you that patent right to your country. But earlier the India didn't go for that. That's why not even for Tulsi, for even Basmati Chawal, we are not patented. But now we are doing. That time India was not aware about such intellectual property law, but right now we are getting more and more patent just because of getting more knowledge about this kind of activity through this kind of platform. Please.
Thank you, ma'am. And now, another thing. Okay, nobody answered the question. The design of a bike, patent, and a design of a building.
Patent in design.
Yes, patent in design, which is industrial design. Okay, now I'll talk more about the mindset. Being an entrepreneur, you have to be open to a lot of things, okay? A lot of difficulties, a lot of failures. There will be highs and lows. Today can be a good day, tomorrow will be a bad day. Today can be a bad day, tomorrow will be a good day. You will have to be ready to make mistakes. And how to avoid them? Have a good mentor. But despite having a good mentor, you will make mistakes. Okay, the mistakes can be anything. I have made a list, okay? Management mistakes, lack of experience and skills, poor financial control, weak marketing efforts, efforts to develop a strategic, failure to develop a strategic and effective plan. It can be anything, any number of things. It is very, very crucial for you to have legal knowledge. You can overcome any mistake that you have made if you have legal knowledge. It is very important for you. Which is why please acquire as much as articles you can read on the legal aspect of entrepreneurship as much as you can. Okay? Okay? Okay, having a good mentor will help you maybe at the initial stages of your building of your company, but later on, you will be their competitor. So please be prepared, take in as much as knowledge as you can, and all the best. I wish you all the best. This is it from my end. Thank you so much for having me, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for learnings that our student and along with faculties got from you. So now it's high time to listen to our another guest that we have today. But before that, I request our president of IIC and our another guest, Ms. Sathi Mukherjee, to please come forward for the felicitation of CA Rajul Agrawal. Give a big round of applause. I request Tamanna to please come forward to pass the memento. I request Amit Rai sir, President of IIC, to please come forward, and along with Sathi ma'am to please felicitate guest of our day. We are not following this procedure with ma'am because she is our family, and sir is going to be our family after 30 minutes. Give a big round of applause. Thank you. As I introduced sir before as well, but it's my time to introduce him again, and he deserves that. He is CA Rajul Agrawal sir. He is Assistant Manager at BDO. He is former employee at PwC, and also he worked at Epix Cash. These are the renowned company, you must have heard about it. So it's high time to hear on this topic that we have scheduled under IIC activity. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of IMT College of Management, and we welcome and thank you for providing us your precious time.
So hello everyone, a very good morning to all of you. So how are you feeling now after the 20-minute session of Sashi ma'am? Good. So first of all, I would like to thank the IIC Council of IIMT and the entire management of the college for inviting me here. So today's topic is on basically startup. So what would be covering is like ethics and legal aspects of that startup thing. So before starting the session, I would like to say we will keep it very light, not like that just we are going through with the contents and you are just reading and listening from me the bookish languages and all these things. So if there is any question, then feel free to ask even during the session. However, we will be having the Q&A session at the end as well. So hopefully you will get the, you will utilize that opportunity to ask the question during the session. And one more thing, like we will be having, we will be using both the languages, like Hindi and English, for your, our whole purpose is to get the things understand at your end as well. So that will be the whole purpose. So let's begin the session. So first of all, like our session, you can see on the PPT as well. I'm like wherever you are not able to understand anything on PPT, you can just raise your hand because there could be some fonts which are not visible to you. So just let me know. So like, okay. So first thing is the startup. We are talking about the startup. Can anybody let me know what exactly startup is? What is your understanding about the startup? Anyone? Anyone could let me know? Whatever, सही गलत कोई जज नहीं करेगा, जो आपको समझ आता है सिंपली बोलो. कुछ तो बताओ, ऐसे तो बहुत बोरिंग सेशन होने वाला है. कुछ भी बोलो, कोई वो नहीं है. स्टार्टअप, जब भी स्टार्टअप सुनते हो, ऐसा टर्म नहीं है कि आपने सुना नहीं होगा, सुना आपने सबने होगा. लेकिन जब भी माइंड में आता है तो एकदम से ऐसा लगता है कि यार कुछ मतलब बड़ी चीज है. तो क्या वो स्टार्टअप को आपकी थिंकिंग, आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग क्या है उसको लेके? यस.
So startup is a creative mindset of any individual with a new innovation, new innovative idea to serve the society. In simple words, कोई भी new idea जो आप अपने accordingly as an individual launch करना चाहते हो to serve the society, और कोई new product, that is startup.
Good, very good. So basically, everything was there which she has, explained there. Startup, we can say startup is just an idea, but the whole thing is in India. You must have seen that there are lakhs of ideas are there, but the execution is not there. It is just 0.01% or less than that. So basically, idea converted in execution part is a startup. So for that, like you can see the language as well. Startup is a young entity establishment by one or more entrepreneur. So basically there will be one or more persons, like you must have in your group discussing with your friends, okay, let's do the business. फ्यूचर में ये करेंगे, हम चारों मिलके ऐसा करेंगे, 3 लोग मिलके ऐसा करेंगे. मेरे पास ये आइडिया, कुछ टाइम पे ऐसा भी थॉट्स आता है कि नहीं यार ये प्रॉब्लम है, इसको सॉल्व कैसे करूं. सो एट दैट टाइम यू फील ओके, हम आगे जाके जब थोड़ा सा एक डिग्री ले लेंगे, उसके बाद वी विल डू दैट और वी विल मेक श्योर कि ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो. सो दैट्स लाइक हाउ इट वर्क्स. एंड देन द पर्पस इज टू क्रिएट द यूनिक एंड इररिप्लेसेबल प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज. सो a startup, you can come up with a question that sir, what is the difference between a startup and the business? Like there are many things which are already going on. Like we are doing the business of smartphones, we are doing the business of medicines and all these things. So what is the difference between a startup and business? So in a startup, basically there is a unique idea. There must be some unique idea. It's not like that it should be new, but there could be one more thing, like if there is an existing thing, let's say in pharma industry, if there is a medicine for sugar, so it is like an existing business, but you could come up with a new, there could be some new medicine as well which is not exist in the market, but it is to cure the sugar. So for that, like you can say it is an startup idea. So we will understand that what exactly in terms of the government terminology startup is. So we will look at the that aspect later. And one more thing, like I have already explained, it aims at the bringing innovation and building ideas. The whole concept is idea. So you must have at your screen there are 5 startups which are Indian unicorns. Basically, unicorn is something which is start with a zero and then become the $1 billion entity. So these 5 entities, there are many, but these are 5 examples. So you must have listened the name of Byju's, which is a learning app, which provides the learning solutions. And then Razorpay, this is a payment gateway. Like we are doing whatever payments we are doing for the debit cards, credit cards, through net banking. Like you pay your college fees by online mode. So that is just possible due to the payment gateways. So Razorpay is one of the payment gateway. Then Dream11, you must have heard that in IPL many people are betting on that. So that one also an startup which is started from zero. And then Swiggy, you must have heard, like you must have got some food from there. Like you are hungry, you can just sit in this room and you can just order something for you. that would be arise in next 30 minutes. So just that was an idea behind all the startup. I want to explain based on these startup that what was the idea over there. So these are the ideas which they have thought initially, then executed very well, and then it becomes the billion of the dollars company. After that, there is business structure. So whenever you think for a startup, so you will be having the first question कि मेरे को start मेरे पास idea है, but how would I start that? Like what type of registration, what type of licenses, what type of things I need to do before processing, processing for that. So there are few types of forms. These are applicable to all businesses. So for a startup as well, you can choose any one of the form of that business and register your, startup. So I will explain. You can see there are two form of business which are in red color font, other are in, white color font. So I will explain later why I have kept that, in different fonts. First thing is sole proprietorship. That is like you are alone in starting your business from zero. You do not need to, there are very less compliances for the, proprietorship business. So you can just go and apply for the PAN card, and then after application of PAN, you will get the, your name will be registered in the income tax database, and based on that, you will be able to, register your proprietorship. You will run the business, and then it comes with the partnership. Like you are 3 or 4 people. First thing is proprietorship could be, run from single person, and then partnership would be from like 2 people, 3, 4, like as we have discussed, you are 4 friends, you are, looking for the some startup opportunities, so you can register that at partnership as well. Another form is LLP, which is limited liability partnership. It is basically form of partnership itself, but it gets recognition from registrar of companies. So it is more like more compliances, but the trust of the your stakeholders like customers, suppliers will be more on it if you are coming with the LLP form. Then next is private limited company. There are 2 types of company, private limited and public limited. Basically the difference is private limited company is for where the members or shareholders are less, but in public limited company when you go with the more numbers of stakeholders, so in that case that would be a public company, like you must have heard Reliance Industries and Tata Motors, and all these are public companies. So in that case, now you have formed that okay, I have decided that out of those 5 I will go with the, let's say, with LLP. Now you need to look at the licenses, that what licenses you could require. There could be numerous licenses based on the industry you have chosen. Like there could be pharma industry. For that there is many licenses, like for drug, there are drug controller in India, so you need to apply for that licenses. And that similarly for the, you can say food licenses like Swiggy, Zomato, these are the startups who are in food chain. So this is also an need of the license in terms of food license, which we popularly known as FSSAI. Then next, what are you need to look upon is the labor laws. Labor laws is quite strict in India. If you see, there are many labor laws for startup. Government has come with an initiative to give relaxation in first year of the startup, to give the certain relaxation related to some laws. So those laws will be not applicable on a startup for the first year. But these laws need to comply with the first day of the startup, which is minimum wages. You cannot there would be some like salary you are giving to the employees, you need to keep that at a minimum level based on the minimum wages law. Then gratuity, if a employee is completing a particular years in your organization, you need to pay the gratuity. Then provident fund, weekly holidays, like you cannot say that okay, you will be working on 7 days, so it would not work like that. Maternity benefits, sexual harassments, payments of bonus, so all these things will be need to follow from first day. Then let's understand what is the startup in eyes of government. Like we can say we are starting something new, so it would be startup. But it's not like that. To get the benefit of being recognized as a startup, you will be required to, fall in you need to follow these criteria. If you are following these criteria, only then you can be recognized as a startup. So first thing is, like you can see, it should be incorporated in private limited form or as an LLP or as a partnership firm. So as I have explained in earlier slide that there were two form of business which were in the red font. So that was the reason. Because to get the benefits, you can only register your business in form of LLP, limited company and partnership, not the sole proprietorship and not the public company. Because the restrictions are there, government wants to promote that the new people come with the ideas and they start with the working on that. Second thing is your turnover of the company. You have started this year and after 2-3 years you want to get the benefit of startup. So your turnover should not exceed 100 crores in any of the year. So based on that as well, you can conclude that government wants to promote the small businesses, small startups basically. Then there will be startup. Startup will be considered for 10 years. After 10 years, you will be considered as a regular business. Then there will be, we understood that only when we come up with the new idea that would be startup, but that is not the case. If you are coming with something which is, like there is something which is in existence, like I have given the example of sugar medicines. In that case, if you are coming with something new in that particular segment, that will also called a startup. There is one more condition as well, like you can see, many people think, okay, the big companies came up with the idea that, okay, let's split the company and there will be turnover of less than 100 crore. So in that case, we will get the benefit of a startup. For the benefits, we will be discussing it later, but company came up with that idea and they have demerged their companies and there will be like, there is one company of 200 crore turnover. They have demerged that to 3 companies with 70 crore each. So in that case, government come up with a new regulation that it should not be formed with the split of any existing organization. So now let's understand the taxation and accounting aspects. First of all, what is the major benefit is income tax exemption. So its exemption relates to, the entity would be a recognized startup first. Like we have explained earlier, that should be following all the conditions mentioned there. So first should be the recognized startup and then it should be like private limited company and LLP or partnership. Then what will be the benefit? The benefit would be you will get the tax holiday for 3 years. What is the meaning of tax holidays? You need not to pay any single rupees on the profit you have earned. Initially, we all know that whenever we start a business, in initial years like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, we do not make profit. So some startup came with the queries that, okay, we are not making any money, so there will be no profit. Why we are not liable to pay any taxes? So what is the benefit of that, that exemption? Then government amend that. They have given the 10-year bracket. You can select any 3 years from that. Okay, that 3 years you will apply the tax holiday. So like in starting 5 years, a startup is not making any money and thereafter they have started. So they can select the 3 years bracket from last 5 years as well. Then let's come on the intellectual property. That these were already explained by ma'am earlier, but still I would like to brief them for you. There is one scheme for startup intellectual property protection because the government wants that your idea should not be stolen or it should not be copyrighted by any other person. So that's why they have keep those scheme. And then protection of commercialization of intellectual property. That it should not be like you have copyright and everyone is using that without any fear, without any without any issue of law. So in India as well, there is strict laws related to intellectual property. Then there are facilitators from the Controller General of Patent, Copyright and Trademark who look into that. They will, once you will have ideas, you can just contact them and they will give you the advisory services that is on very minimal fees. Like you not need to pay the hefty amounts to them. Then there would be some ethical steps as well. So these steps would relate to, these are not the legal foundation on you, but that in terms of serving the society, you need to follow those based on, the responsibility you should take over. So first one is responsibility towards customer. So can anyone let me know then whenever you are forming any business idea or you are coming with a startup, that what would be a thing that you will kept in mind that you would, you would keep the customers engaged with following the ethical steps. So anything like any company, you can share the practical examples as well if you have anything. Yeah, please.
First of all, I am having a question to you. If you allow me, so I ask.
Sure, sure.
I am asking on behalf of the students, those who are sitting over here.
Okay.
My question is, since you are giving the presentation on the startup and you have said, even you have told in a very nice way the procedure and the licensing process. But the question in my mind is, suppose if one of our students would like to start a startup, okay, so what would be the time period from the government, or what is the financial help they could get for the particular idea they are having? What are the criterias on which the government is gonna approve their idea and they are having the permission from the government sector to start that startup? And what sort of financial, and up to what limit they can have the financial help from the government itself?
Thank you.
And it is not, these are the students, but this is the very common question.
Yes, I understand.
One could have.
I understand whenever someone come with the idea of a startup, the first thing would be where will be, how I will arrange the funds, first thing.
And whom to approach.
And whom to approach, right. So, if you see, can you please show the previous slide? Previous one. Yeah. So, I have mentioned there is a facilitator. These are impaneled by the government. So, you can reach them out to understand that how I need to, register that all these ideas.
But where do we get them?
Like you need to go, you need to apply
There
online.
are some offices must be there, no? Where should we contact?
Yeah, there are offices in New Delhi itself.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is what
you
we-
can go to New Delhi. Even don't go to New Delhi first. Just apply through the online links. They are having the online websites. You can just log in there and you can apply over it. Don't explain the whole idea there because that could be chances of stolen, or there could be anything. So just ask them, okay, I am having some idea. I need to get the patent. I need to get the copyright. Even for the patent copyrights, you can contact any consultant, any legal firm, any CA firm. You will get your patent registered from them as well.
So that is a common process for each and every company or each and every brand to get the patent and those things. But what is the procedure to get the funds from the government and how much they can afford?
Yeah, actually, if you see the funding aspect, so there will be in initial stage funding will be required at your end. The basic funding, it is not like I am having only one idea. I go to there, I ask, okay, give me 100 crores, 10 crores, 5 crores, whatever the fund
And
requirement.
we can ask for thousands also.
Yeah, there could be. Like for thousands, there is Mudra loan is there. You can ask for up to 10 lakh.
Yeah, that is
So
what
for
it is.
Mudra loan, but there is also some requirements. It is not like you are going there and asking for the give me the
Yes.
Mudra loan.
Terms and
So the terms basically is like you should have a project plan. You should show them, okay, what I am going to go and how I will utilize that 10 lakh rupees, because that is the whole idea. Government is not saying that we will not give a fund to you, but you should have a concrete idea. It should be not like that. Even like 100 students are sitting there, 90 would be having some idea. So if this would be the case, so they will go to there and ask for the money. Government will be like just throwing the money and nothing output is there. So in that case, they will ask for the project report. You will give that project report. That could be prepared at any sort of consulting firms. That would be on minimal prices, not the much charges are there. For that, once you have that, you can go with the the government and ask for the Mudra loan. Other aspects are also there, but one of the common aspect is that. Then you will get the funding. Initial funding will be 10 lakh rupees, up to 10 lakh they provide. Once you get that, you can start on the working on that. For after that, you will need to go the venture capitalist. They provide huge funding, like in terms of 100 crore, 1000 crore, and they are having no limit in terms of funding. The only condition is the idea of yours should be looks the money making to them. I am talking it quite frankly. We all talk that we are coming with the solution of that. We are coming with the solution of that problem. But if you want the venture capitalist funding, that would be based on the commercializations, because they also want their money back with the good profit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Then we can come with the responsibility towards customer. So these are ethical steps I have explained you. Basically, these are at our own. There is no legal foundation on that. First thing is the customer related. Like I was asked you one question earlier, but let me explain it you at my end. So whenever we are coming, like there is one company which is making a smartphone. Let's understand that if this is the new, it is new idea. So whenever first time smartphone was there, so that was a new idea. So understand that whenever a company come up with the idea, then they should understand the customer need, and they should not be, giving the, like there should not be things like which are unjustified, not the illegal but unjustified. Like if I have buy this phone for 10,000, let's say, and they are saying that okay, we will be charging 5,000 for the charger, we will be charging for 9,000 for the charger. Or alternate could be like, I have given this phone to you for 10,000, but after one day if you return that, there is no guarantee, no warranty, just wipe off your money. So that should be the customer aspect responsibility, that should be taken care by any startup, so that there could be a brand faith. Like you must have seen that all the big brands, they are having very good guarantee policy, warranty policy, after sales customer support. So all these make them good brand. Then responsibility towards employee, because initially there are, if you see any startup, there are like 4 or 5 people starting that startup. So the initial employees are like, because in many cases if you see the Swiggy, so that would become the $1 billion company. In that case, it should be not like that. Once we become the $1 billion company, we will leave our old employees. So that should not be the step. However, there is no legal restriction on, on I can say firing the employees, but still there is ethical requirements to do so. Then the environment, it is quite an important aspect, because I just want to let you know, as I am working as assistant manager in BDO, I am in audit domain, so I am working for the United Kingdom clients. So there is more emphasis on the environment related activities. You cannot do anything which is hamper the environment. They are going towards the carbon emission. They are just trying to how we can do the net zero emission. So all these needs to take care as well before you are starting something. Like you must have seen in Delhi, there are some drug manufacturers who are just plotting their waste into the river Yamuna. So these are the aspects which should also taken care. And then towards the startup as well, you must say that we are a startup, what is our responsibility towards the startup. But it is like you are working there as an entrepreneur, but you should not only think about yourself, you should think about the whole company, so that all could get the benefit. Then towards the community at large, so all the people residing in the society should not get any issue due to your startup. And then use of deceptive or inappropriate marks. It is like some startup came, they try to popular in short span of time. For that, they have used, earlier there was example as well, so they have used like some statements to pass on, to interact with the customer, and to just show something which is not feasible. So it's like that. There is one example for the Noida itself. There was one entity, you must have, like most of you must have shown a message way back 2-3 years back. It was Freedom 251. It was like, we will give a smartphone to all of you, whoever will apply, in 250 rupees itself. So that was a big scam at that time, and that was just an, there was nothing wrong in that statement, but the intention was not that to provide you. They were just scamsters. So next thing is, after we have discussed, because in India, I would say only less than 1% of startup got success, which have become billion-dollar companies. So in that case, there could be an issue, like you have a startup started in, let's say, year 1. After 2 years, you felt that, okay, no, I do not want to continue with that idea. I have new idea, or I need to switch from that. So in that case, you need to, close that startup. Because in India, what happens, I would say point of view of GST as well, many people take GST registration. They are not doing any business. Once they, like after 2 years, 3 years, they are not having any business, they just keep the registration as it is. They do not apply for the closure of that. So in that case, like after 1 year, 2 years, they need to pay the heavy penalties. It could be in lakhs, it could be in 10 lakhs or something like that. So you must know that if idea is not working, then you need to close that startup as well. So what could be the ways? There could be 3 ways of closing any startup. One is the voluntarily basis, like you have understood that, okay, I do not want to continue with that idea, just want to apply for the closure of the business. So in case of company, you will apply for the registrar of companies for the closure. You will fill the forms and all these things will you need to take care of that. Then another thing is court or criminal route. It could be happen in case like company has taken the loans, bank would come up with, okay, there are no repayments. They can apply to the court for the closure. Supplier could also apply for the closure, like we are having supplied the things, but we do not get anything in return. So they can apply for the closure as well. Third one, for the startup, this is exclusive benefit for the startups. That's one question was asked, that what are the main benefit government will be giving is the fast track incorporation and then fast track exit. So they have provided a single form for the company registration. Even for the other companies, if you go to register, that is a very long process that will take like 1 or 2 months time, and there will be forms in terms, like there will be 10 or 12 forms that you will go one by one. But for the startup, they have come with only one form you need to apply, and once it is cleared based on the queries raised, you will get the recognition. Similarly, there you will get the exit as well. Exit, you can get the fast track route ways. So for that, you need to apply based on the understanding of your business and what are the dues. If your dues are clear, you are not having anything related to government dues. So in that case, you will get the fast exit from that. So that one was the whole idea. Hope you have understood and got the things. Based on your understanding, I just want to, it's time for you to ask the questions. Whatever question you are having in your mind, you can freely ask. If there is anything related to startup, or you can ask related to legal aspect, ethical aspect, and then related to even business question could also be there. Yeah.
Ask, Peter. Ask.
Anything. There could be silly questions as well. Don't think about that.
Raise your hand. Come on. Yes, yes. You have a... Ask anyone. See, today you'll take this opportunity and education will go away. You have ideas, you have notions in your mind. But some kind of that other will, what they will think, I'll ask this question. If you've given you the provision, you make use of it. Come on.
Let me come.
Yeah.
Dear friends, my treat is our first of introduction with you. I am Dr. Amit Rai, as my introduction are already been shared with Dr. Anamika. Now I am audible.
Yes, now.
So once again I am introducing myself, that myself Dr. Amit Rai. I am the Dean Quality Assurance and Accreditation here. So many questions have been asked by the faculties about the funding opportunities, how do we get the registration and all. If we talk about that, the today's scenario, there are so many platforms available where you can go with your ideas, and by going with your ideas there is called pitch desk, where you can share your business idea and the investors are sitting just in front of you as you are sitting right now. And if you are having an idea where investor can invest, you will get the investment right away, right time. What I told you, I am giving you the practical experience. The day before is yesterday on Saturday, I was sitting in National Stock Exchange and I was the witness of pitching desk phenomenon. I am just saying you one or two companies, those who are incorporated, but you are not getting their product right now, but definitely you will get those products in the upcoming future. We are having the population of near about 1 Arab 43 crore. If 1 Arab 43 crore population, the idea do we have, if one people need 1 liter of milk every day, get it reduced. If people of India need 500 milliliter of milk every day, how much amount of milk India require every day? Do you think? Just half of our population. Do we have the cattle in such a number so that we can meet up the requirement of the nation? So how would we proceed? So a company has been incorporated, that मैं हिंदी में बोल देता हूँ ताकि ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह समझ में आए. आप इंजीनियरिंग के स्टूडेंट हैं. एक कंपनी डेवलप हो चुकी है, कॉर्पोरेट हो चुकी है, जो मिल्क प्रोड्यूस करेगी, और उस मिल्क प्रोड्यूस करने में कहीं से भी एनिमल इंटरवेंशन नहीं होगा. ठीक? That would be biomedical milk that would be incorporated through plant only. The second one, have you ever thought कि कभी अंडे पेड़ पे लटके हुए मिलेंगे? मिलेंगे. डेवलप हो चुका है, पेटेंट आइडिया में है. आप पेड़ से अंडे तोड़ोगे, काटोगे, it will give you the taste like an egg. आप सोच रहे हो, हंस रहे हो, मैं देख के आया हूं. अगर आप कहोगे तो मैं आपको कंपनी का नाम भी सजेस्ट कर दूंगा. एक कंपनी जो अंडे पेड़ पे उगाएगी, आप nobody can say that eggs are non-veg. You would have a plant-based egg where the egg will grow on the plant. You just plug it, cut it and eat it. Clear? अब आप सोचोगे कैसे possible? Possible हो चुका है. IIT Bombay, a lady from IIT Bombay have developed those company, and this product is in the patent. Patent is what? Patent, as I saw and the previous speaker have narrated all about it. There is a process of reverse engineering. उन्होंने एक product बनाया कि how would we develop egg from the plant. अब somebody will buy those eggs, do reverse engineering and come up into the market with substitute product with smaller cost. Do the company may enjoy the right of entrepreneurship as a solo entrepreneur? No. क्यों? क्योंकि उसका मार्केट का सब्स्टिट्यूट, उसका डुप्लीकेट तैयार हो गया और उससे कम दाम में मिलेगा. तो क्या वो अपने रियल इन्वेंशन को एंजॉय कर पाएगा? इस चीज को बचाने के लिए पेटेंट आया कि अब 10 साल तक उस प्रोडक्ट को कोई दूसरा नहीं बना सकता, और अगर बनाता है तो उसको पहली कंपनी की परमिशन लेनी पड़ेगी, और वो परमिशन के साथ वो कॉमर्शियल्स भी शेयर करेगा. अब इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द प्राइमरी कंपनी कि वो कितना परफॉर्मेंस, कितना शेयर डिमांड करती है सेकेंड कंपनी से टू शेयर दिस प्रोडक्ट आइडिया. लेकिन 10 साल के बाद जब ये पब्लिक डोमेन में चला जाएगा तो एवरी कंपनी इज फ्री टू restructure those products, and that will come at the lower cost. So my dear friends, the students you are studying here, and this is the right time when you can think and you can imagine those kind of events where you can find out the meaningful insights, and those meaningful insights will give you the path where you want to go. If somebody is coming here to talk to you, doesn't take it as a normal routine talk. Take it as a serious note. Whenever somebody comes to your premises, exchange the phone number, get the internship opportunities, materialize the networking, then only you would be able to find out the path or your goal whenever you want to achieve. With that note, again I am inviting to the sir, if you have any question regarding to establish your own venture, your own company, you come and you just ask the question to sir. Thank you sir, once again it's yours.
Basically, if there is anything, एक चीज जो मैं आप सब लोगों से जरूर कहना चाहूँगा, I was also sitting where you were sitting right now. I was doing my BCom, MCom. So I know what are your thoughts right now. So at that time, people think नहीं मैं नहीं बोलूँगा, मैंने बोला पता नहीं ये सोचेंगे मैंने क्या पूछ लिया. सबसे मेन थॉट ये आता है. एक कोड था जो मैंने 5th क्लास में साइंस की बुक में पढ़ा था, which I carry till today. It was like आवश्यकता ही आविष्कार की जननी है. So startup, whole idea of startup is based on that. If you need anything, you need to create that. Like sir said, many people of yours will be the vegetarian one. So they would say यार अंडा खाने का मन तो करता है पर खा नहीं सकते. So these all thoughts are related to that. So एक कंपनी आई, हो सकता है वो वेजिटेरियन ही हो, उन्होंने सोचा होगा नहीं हम पॉसिबल करेंगे, और सर ने बताया रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग के बारे में. तो मैं आपको बहुत सिंपलाइज्ड करके बता देता हूँ. रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग इज समथिंग, लेट्स से वंस अगेन विद द आईफोन एग्जांपल, लाइक ये फोन कंपनी ने बना दिया, उसके बाद एक दूसरी कंपनी आती है, कहती है कुछ सोचते हैं इसके बारे में, मतलब इसको कैसे बनाया गया. तो वो क्या करेंगे, पहले कंप्लीट प्रोडक्ट लेंगे, उसको जीरो लेवल तक लेके जाएंगे, लाइक नॉट द इंजीनियरिंग, रिवर्स इंजीनियरिंग. तो दे विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट इसको मेनली बनाया कैसे गया, फिर वे अल्टरनेट्स इसके अंदर ढूंढेंगे कि ठीक है हम क्या चेंज करके जो हमें एग्जैक्टली चाहिए वो ला सकते हैं. सो दैट वाज दैट. सो एक चीज जरूर मैं आप सबसे कहना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि ये एक ऐसी स्टेज है जहां पे आपको क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं. स्टार्टअप तभी बनते हैं, आईआईटीज में क्यों बनते हैं, क्योंकि वहां की एक बहुत ही कॉमन अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये है कि आपको सिली से सिली क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं. आप जैसे अभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ, आप सोच सकते हैं ये ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि सर के आगे माइक ही ना हो और ऐसे ही सर की आवाज पूरे सराउंडिंग हो रही हो. तो ये ऐसे क्वेश्चंस है कि कहीं से आएंगे नहीं, कोई आपको सिखा नहीं सकता, ये आपके माइंड से ही आने बहुत जरूरी है. और अगर ये सब क्वेश्चंस आने स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे तो स्टार्टअप तो बहुत छोटी चीज है, फिर तो यूनिकॉर्न्स होंगे. इंडिया में, क्योंकि मैं आउटसाइड कंट्रीज के साथ वर्क कर रहा हूँ ऑलरेडी, यूके, अर्लियर आई वाज इन पीडब्ल्यूसी विद कनाडा, सो आई नो कि वहाँ के पीपल्स बहुत ऑर्गेनाइज्ड है, बहुत कुछ चीजें हैं उनके पास, लेकिन जो थॉट प्रोसेस इंडिया में है वो नहीं है वहाँ पे. तो वो चीज को आप यूटिलाइज करो. आप कॉलेज लाइफ में हो अभी, कम से कम ये चीज थोड़ा निकाल लो अंदर से. एक तो डर निकाल दो बिल्कुल कि ये सोचना है नहीं मैम क्या सोचेंगी या ये सर आए वो क्या सोचेंगे. कुछ नहीं सोचेंगे, वो भी ये चाहते हैं कि आप बोलो. आप बोलोगे तभी कुछ आप समझोगे, जब तक आप बोलोगे नहीं ऐसे सेशन होते रहेंगे और हो सकता है कुछ चीजें ऐसी निकल जाएगी, हाँ ठीक है हुआ था, टॉपिक भी याद नहीं है. तो ऐसा मत करो. इवन नॉट फॉर दिस सेशन, फॉर ऑल द सेशन. घर पर भी क्वेश्चन आस्क करो, दोस्तों में भी पूछो, सर से पूछो, मैम से पूछो. ऐसा भी होता है कई बार. प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल है, मेरे दोस्त के साथ हुआ था कि उन्होंने कॉलेज में अपने टीचर से पूछा कि ये चीज कैसे करनी है. तो टीचर को थोड़ा आइडिया नहीं था उस बारे में, क्योंकि अलग डोमेन था. तो ही शाउटेड ऑन हिम, तुम्हें क्या करना है इससे, तुम्हारा बिल्कुल डोमेन की चीज नहीं है. तो ही वाज लाइक मेरे को ऐसे बोल दिया, अब मैं क्या. लेकिन उसकी क्यूरियोसिटी फिर भी कंटिन्यू रही. उसने दूसरे टीचर से पूछा, प्रोफेसर से पूछा, अल्टीमेटली ही गेट द आंसर. और आफ्टर गेटिंग दोज आंसर उसे लगा कि नहीं ठीक है ये चीजें होनी चाहिए, और वो आज एक बहुत ही अच्छी फर्म चला रहा है करंटली बेस्ड ऑन दोज आइडिया. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि जरूरी आपको सारे आंसर्स, जितना ये चीजें पीपीटी में या इन सब चीजों में दिखती हैं कि इतनी इजी भी नहीं है. लेकिन आपको अपने अंदर वो क्वेश्चन आस्किंग की पावर रखनी पड़ेगी, आपको हर टाइम ये चीज़ रखनी पड़ेगी। सारी चीज़ें आपको नेट पे अवेलेबल है जो मैंने बताई है, या कोई और आके बताएगा, सब कुछ मिल जाएगा। अगर आपको, और हाँ एक चीज़ मैं जरूर बोलूँगा कि अगर आपको ये चीज़ें बढ़ानी है कि कैसे मैं क्वेश्चन आस्किंग पावर को इम्प्रूव कर सकता हूँ, आप समिट्स में जाइए, सेमिनार्स में जाइए, आप ओपन समिट्स में जाइए। एंटरप्रेन्योर समिट्स आजकल हो रहे हैं, आपके तो नियर बाई इंडिया एक्सपो इधर है, इतने समिट होते हैं यहाँ पे कि आपको जाना चाहिए। आप एग्जीबिशंस में जाइए, तब जाके आपको, आप जब देखेंगे ना, जैसे सर ने बताया, जब आप पेड़ पे रियल में अंडे लटके हुए देखेंगे, तब आपको थॉट आएगा यार ये तो कुछ बड़ा हो रहा है, हम कहाँ अभी तक यही कॉलेज लाइफ में बस ऐसे निकाले जा रहे हैं टाइम। तो आप जाइए, जब तक आप नहीं जाएंगे माइंड ओपन नहीं होगा। सो दैट्स इट, दैट्स माय कांटेक्ट डिटेल्स फॉर योर, यू नो, इफ यू एनीवन वांट्स any further questions, you can just ask me over my phone number, but I request you to first ping in WhatsApp so that I can give you a suitable time to discuss that. You can mail me, or any queries if you are having, you can mail me that as well. Also, you can connect me over the social media platforms, like in colleges आजकल तो इंस्टा का जमाना है, तो आप सब इंस्टा पे भी फॉलो कर सकते हो। सभी थ्रू आउट द जो भी प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, सभी पे CA राजू अग्रवाल नाम से मोस्टली एक वही मिला जी।
So as you said that in India only 1% of the entrepreneurs who succeeded in their startups. So I want to know the reason why those 99% of the entrepreneurs failed, and what are the measures by which all like 100% of the entrepreneurs can succeed in their startups.
Okay. Very good question. Like this was a very good question to understand, because at your stage this question really help you. स्टार्टिंग में आप क्या करते हैं, आप 4 लोग बैठे हुए हैं, so you are discussing that okay we will make it. आप ये तो सोच लेते हैं कि हमें ये बनाना है, लेकिन उसके पीछे कितनी रिसर्च आपको करनी है, कितने आपको एग्जीक्यूशन पार्ट में जाना है। मेन रीजन ऑफ फेलियर ऑफ ए स्टार्टअप इज दैट ओनली। मोर देन 90% ऑफ स्टार्टअप फेल ड्यू टू दैट कि उन्हें ये नहीं पता, उन्हें ये तो पता है ये करना है, लेकिन उसे करना कैसे है। या उसे ऐसा भी होता है, कुछ स्टार्टअप इस वजह से फेल होते हैं कि उन्होंने सोचा कि ठीक है, जैसे आई एम इन जॉब करंटली, so I would think okay I will take the time of 6 months, I will quit my job and then start the startup with 2-3 friends, let's say. So there are responsibilities as well. So in 6 months I couldn't succeed. In let's say 1 year or 2 year of spend, I think यार it's not working, कुछ मिल नहीं रहा। मैं आपको बताता हूँ, बिल्कुल रियल सिनेरियो है। One of my known person is working on something, he is making gold without mining them from, you know, those gold mines. So he's working on that, and it has taken like 6-7 years to him. कि उसे 6-7 साल अभी तक लग चुके रिसर्च करते हुए। कुछ रिसर्च है ऐसी जो मेरे को इनफॉर्मली पता है, आई एम नॉट सपोज टू से इट हियर, बट इनफॉर्मली आई वुड डेफिनेटली से दैट बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट समथिंग दैट यू आर गोइंग टू मेक द गोल्ड एंड उसका कुछ स्टार्टअप आइडिया में कोई बहुत प्रॉब्लम आने वाली है। 80% ही सक्सीडेड, मतलब जितना उसका कॉस्ट आता है उसे बनाने के लिए, उससे ज़्यादा रेवेन्यू वो आज की डेट में उस रॉ मटेरियल को सेल करके हम कर सकते हैं। बट ही इज लुकिंग कि पूरा कैसे बनाना है, तो वो पेशेंस 6 से 7 साल, और डोंट नो वो 2 साल 3 साल 4 साल कितना लगेंगे जब वो प्रोडक्ट एक कंप्लीट शेप में आएगा। और यू कैन इमेजिन अगर किसी को वो कहते थे पारस पत्थर, जिसे छू दो वो सोना हो जाए, वो हीरा हो जाए, तो एक ऐसी पावर देयर मस्ट बी अवर लाइक हमारे पूर्वज, उनके पास कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा था जिससे ये सारी कहावतें बनी हुई हैं कि पारस से छू दोगे तो पत्थर हो जाएगा। मे बी ही इज वर्किंग ऑन समथिंग लाइक दैट, वी डोंट नो द होल आइडिया, बट यस देयर कुड बी एनीथिंग। सो मेन आइडिया इज कि पेशेंस नहीं होता, उसको एग्जीक्यूशन करने का तरीका नहीं पता होता, बस सिर्फ मेरे ये कहने से कि नहीं मैं पेड़ पे अंडे उगा दूंगा, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है। आपको समझ के चलना पड़ेगा, आपको एक विजन बनाना पड़ेगा। मिशन ठीक है, शॉर्ट टर्म चीजें चलेंगी, लेकिन उसके साथ आपके पास एक क्लियर विजन होना चाहिए अल्टीमेटली क्या करना है मेरे को। एक और रीजन और भी है इसके पीछे जो मैंने बीच में एक्सप्लेन भी किया था, कॉमर्शलाइजेशन। आपने 10 लाख रुपए लगाए कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग के लिए, बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है, लेकिन वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, आप इंटरप्रेन्योर समिट में गए, वहाँ पे 100 इंटरप्रेन्योर बैठे हुए, वो वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट बैठे हुए हैं। आपने उनसे कहा, आपने एक्सप्लेनेशन दी, पूरी अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन दी कि ठीक है सर ये मेरा प्रोडक्ट है। आप सबके लिए हाँ एक और आइडिया है, शार्क टैंक देखते होंगे कुछ लोगों ने, हो सकता है जो मैं पर्टिकुलर चीज बोल रहा हूँ ये वाली चीज भी देखी हो, कि वहां पे सिंपली बोलते हैं आपका आइडिया बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन मैं इसमें प्रॉफिट कैसे बनाऊंगा। मैं इसमें एग्जिट कैसे लूंगा? सामने वाला अगर आपके कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट में 10 करोड़ रुपए इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है तो ही मस्ट बी लुकिंग कि 10 करोड़ आपको रिटर्न मिले एंड विद ए गुड प्रॉफिट। बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस, जब आप लोन देते हो तो आपको पता है कि 10 करोड़ तो वापस आने, एक सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट भी वापस आना है। लेकिन स्टार्टअप में कुछ पता नहीं होता इन्वेस्ट करने वाले को, सिर्फ एक आइडिया के पीछे वो चल रहा है। तो अगर आप वो नहीं कर रहे हो, अगर आप उन चीज़ों को फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हो, अगर आप नहीं देख रहे हो कि मैंने स्टार्टअप में पैसा लेना है तो उसको मैं किस तरीके से मेटरलाइज करूँ, किस तरीके से चीज़ों को हैंडल करूँ, तो तब तक आप उसी कैटेगरी में आ जाओगे, वो 99% वाली। तो बहुत सारे स्टेप्स हैं। मेरे लिए क्लियर विजन होना चाहिए। सबसे पहले क्लियर विजन, मुझे कब कहाँ पहुँचना है। 5 साल लगेंगे, उसमें 5 से ज़्यादा साल, लेकिन आपको ये तो पता होना चाहिए 5 साल में मेरे को जाना है, मेरे को कितनी बड़ी मार्केट तैयार करनी है। कोई भी चीज़ है उसकी मार्केट सबसे पहले देखो स्टार्ट करने से पहले कि हाँ ठीक है, अगर मैं ऐसे करूँगा तो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि पूरे इंडिया में 4 लोगों को इसकी जरूरत है, उसके लिए मैं पूरा 5 साल का टाइम लगा रहा हूँ। अगर मैं 5 साल वो टाइम लगा दूंगा तो कुछ नहीं निकलेगा, ना कोई मेरे प्रोजेक्ट में इन्वेस्ट करेगा। क्योंकि व्हाट हैपेंस, देयर आर huge cost in making of all these products. Any startup takes huge cost on machineries, there are these patents and all these things, and then technical costs are also there, software development costs. So वो सब रिकवर भी करनी है। तो उस सब को देखते हुए सबसे मेन आपको जो ध्यान में रखना है उसकी कॉमर्शियलिटी भी ध्यान रखनी है कि ये प्रोडक्ट आगे सेल हो पाएगा, क्या प्रॉफिट मिल पाएगा, क्या उन चीज़ों को प्रॉफिट के थ्रू बीसी को भी अपना एग्जिट मिलेगा। एक प्रैक्टिकल एग्जांपल और मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ। एक नोन है, वो इंडिया में एक बहुत बड़ा स्टार्टअप है, आप सबने नाम सुना होगा, पाइन लैब्स। पाइन लैब्स इज समथिंग, एक मशीन है जिसके थ्रू आप पेमेंट करते हो। तो मैं इनडायरेक्टली उन्हें जानता हूँ। वो उन्होंने बहुत स्टार्ट 0 लेवल से किया था। वो इन्वेस्टर है, नॉट द करंट डेट में इन्वेस्टर है। सबसे पहले उन्होंने एक ऐसी कंपनी बनाई, उसको उन्होंने थाउजेंड्स ऑफ करोड़ में सेल किया। आफ्टर दैट दे हैव बिकम वेंचर कैपिटलिस्ट। सो आइडिया क्या है? आइडिया ये है कि जब उन्होंने वो स्टार्ट किया तो उन्हें ये पता था कि ठीक है, डीप मोनेटाइजेशन हो गया, लोग भीम यूपीआई यूज कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ऐसा तो नहीं है कि सब यूपीआई यूज करेंगे। क्रेडिट कार्ड्स कंपनियां ही अपने अपने ऑफर लेके कि ठीक है हम आपको 5% कैशबैक देंगे, 10% देंगे। आपने आज तक यूपीआई में सिंगल रुपीज का कभी कैशबैक या ऐसा कुछ नहीं देखा होगा, अदर देन रेफरल्स जो कंपनी सेटअप होने के लिए करती है। लेकिन अभी अगर मेरा लाख रुपए का स्पेंड है महीने का, तो मैं यूपीआई तब प्रेफर करूंगा कि मुझे 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 रुपए तक की पेमेंट्स करनी है। जब भी मेरे को कोई प्रोडक्ट बाय करना होता है तो आई हैव क्रेडिट कार्ड्स, तो मैं यूज करता हूँ उन क्रेडिट कार्ड्स को। लाइक आई कैन गिव एन एग्जांपल एज वेल, HSBC, वो आपको 5% का फ्लैट कैशबैक देते हैं ऑन एवरी ट्रांजेक्शन एक्सेप्ट फ्यू जिनमें गवर्नमेंट रिलेटेड। तो अगर मेरे को 1 लाख खर्च करना है, मैं अगर उसको स्वाइप करता हूँ तो मेरे को 5000 रुपीज मिलते हैं। यूपीआई से मैं कर सकता हूँ इंस्टेंटली, उससे भी इंस्टेंटली। तो उनके दिमाग में आया ऐसा तो नहीं है कि सब यूपीआई पेमेंट कर रहे होंगे, तो वो एक सॉल्यूशन लेके आए मशीन्स का, कार्ड स्वाइपिंग मशीन्स का। वो इनिशियली आया कि उसको स्वाइप करते थे, वो सब करते थे। अब आप देखते हो कि एक टैप के साथ पेमेंट हो जाता है। तो वो सब इनोवेशन से फर्दर इनोवेशन। तो अगर ये चीजें आप नहीं करोगे, अगर ये आइडियाज के थ्रू नहीं चलोगे, आपके पास एक रीजन नहीं होगा कि मार्केट में मेरे को करना क्या है, कॉमर्शलाइजेशन कितना। उन्होंने उसी समय सोचा कि इंडिया में लाखों दुकानें हैं, अगर मैं 50% में भी इस मशीन को लगाने में सक्सेस हो गया तो आई वुड गेट द वॉट एवर द डिजायर्ड रिजल्ट। सो दीज आर द बेसिकली ऑल आइडियाज। तो आपको ये 2-3 चीजों का ध्यान रखना है अगर आपके माइंड में कोई भी स्टार्टअप आता है। अदर देन दैट आई थिंक आई हैव आंसर्ड योर क्वेश्चन। सो इफ देयर इज एनी अनदर क्वेश्चन, feel free, otherwise you can contact me, you can take the photo of that particular snip, and also you can connect with me over the email, call, WhatsApp, or over the social media platform as well. One more thing as well, I am having a YouTube channel as well. It is basically I have created during my CA studies, so maybe in future I would plan to put some videos on in relation to startups as well, so you can just subscribe that as well. So it's all about at my end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being the wonderful audience.